Don't let the song fool you. The count is harder than you think. We're changing the chords in a different spot than we normally would with most kids' songs. Check it out. The count is 2 beats each. And it's a normal 2-step like we've done before. But this time we're changing the chord in the middle of a phrase. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. 'Cause I belong to somebody. Notice that I'm changing the chords in the middle of that phrase. That's what makes the song really challenging. Let's get into it. Today we're working on Shoo Fly, don't bother me. A beat, yeah. There's the 2 chords we're going to use today, D and A. And later in this lesson, I'll show you how to do it in a different key with easier chord shapes. All right, so D is our first chord, and A is our second chord. And it goes back and forth between D and A. Like I said at the beginning, the count is harder than you think because we're changing in the middle of a phrase. So the phrase is shoo fly, don't bother me. And that's 4 counts. Shoo fly, don't bother me. And we're going to change from the D to the A after 2 beats. Shoo fly, don't bother me. There you go. Are you with me? Shoo fly, don't bother me. So we went from D to A and then A back to D. We're going to do the whole thing again. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. 'Cause I belong to somebody. All right, so the count is really important. And we'll get into strumming in just a second. Now, why am I playing it that way? Because I want to be a really good strumming rhythmic guitar player. And I want to keep the beat as compared to just strumming when I'm singing or strumming randomly. I want to keep the rhythm of the song, especially when we get into a more complicated strum. Did you know this was a love song? The story is about somebody who's in love. They're saying, I belong to somebody. And that whole verse section, I feel like a morning star, right? I feel like a sunset tree. I feel like a noontime cloud. All of those lyrics are talking about how you feel and you're looking at the beauty of the world. Well, it's true. It's fun to play songs and know what they mean. And I thought it was very interesting that this is really a love song. So the verse, when you're singing, I feel like a morning star. I feel like a morning star. That change is just like the chorus. It's not happening on the 1, but it's happening at the last beat or the last phrase. So it's 3 and then 1. 3 Ds, 1 A. And then it's going to switch. We're going to stay on A, 3 A's, and then 1 D. And that's for the whole verse. So we have 1 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 4 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 4 and 2 and... Whew, I ran out of breath there. Okay, so there's your count for both the chorus and the verse. Now let's get into some strumming. Yeah, this is my favorite part. So you saw, we could either do quarter notes. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. And as I was demonstrating the verse, I was doing rock 8th notes. Meaning I'm going to do down strums. I'm going to strum twice as many times. Down, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and... And that helps me create a little bit of an accent. I'm able to strum a little bit harder on the and than I do on the 1 or the 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and... And that gets us into kind of a fun little folky 2-step. And you can apply that to both the chorus and the verse. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. 'Cause I belong to somebody. Okay, so that's our 1 and 2 and feel. Now what we can do is have an even more complicated strum. This is like the hardest strum, where I'm gonna go 1 and a, 1 and a, 1 and a. Hey, have you subscribed to the channel? Please click that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. We're here every Thursday with a new lesson. 1 and a 2 and a 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 down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. The accent is still on the second down, 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 up. 1 and a, but I'm getting that quick little up. 1 and a, 1 and a, 1 and a. So the chorus would sound like this. 1 and a 2 and a 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 1 and a 2 and a. All right. Now, you of course can explore and play the song however you want. I just want to make sure you have the count and then some strumming options. Now that you're feeling confident with that, let's do a play along. Yeah. My metronome is set at 80 beats per minute. And you can play along with me right now. Now, I'm going to play the first chorus and verse of my favorite version, Casper Baby Pants, Shoo Fly, Don't Bother Me. I'm going to put all of the lyrics in the description below, and you can play along at your leisure. Ready? All right, let's do it. Remember, you can use whatever strum you want. Strum, 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 or double time. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Or you can do the one that I'm going to play, which is 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, you know what to do. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. 'Cause I belong to somebody. I feel like a morning star. I feel like a morning star. I feel like a sunset tree. I feel like a sunset tree. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. 'Cause I belong to somebody. Alright, that was Shoo Fly, Don't Bother Me, and you notice how complicated that song can be. Here's your bonus key that you can play it in. If D and A are too complicated of a chord to play, you can always play C and G7, give it a little twang. And I actually have a whole series of songs you play with just these two chords as well. I'll leave it as a link in the descriptions at the end of this video. So instead of a D, you're gonna play a C. And instead of an A, you're going to play a G7. And the chorus would sound something like this. C, shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. 'Cause I belong to somebody. So, changing keys, different chords, much easier ones, or challenge yourself with the D and the A. And we will see you next time, folks, at another episode of Loog Nation. All right, see you then. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. 'Cause I belong to somebody. Ha ha.